Afternoon, everybody. Good. So, I've got something for you, bird. Straighten your tail out first. Oh, look at this. Oh, bird. Hello. Oh, hey, bird. Straighten this tail out. You've got big scratchy bits in your tail. It's us. Yep. Freezing rain, wet snow. Ugh. Yeah, that's the worst. When it's not quite just like khaki, freezing, sleet type stuff is absolutely the worst. It's not even that. It's cold and wet. It's not even picturesque like snow and stuff. Yeah. Rubbish. Yeah, she is. She's doing well. She's been barking at me all day. She's got a little bit more dry grass from the female. Even though we both know that she's going to kick it all out of her nest the moment she gets a chance. Bird. It went over quite well, actually. It was well received. There was a little bit of pecking because normally the female isn't allowed to get close enough. But yeah, she said that the female pushed it through the squares to give it to Sophie, and yeah, it didn't go too badly. Oh, bird, now you've being an idiot. Bird, you're being an idiot. Stop being an idiot. There we go. Yeah, here it comes. This is it here. No, I did see her yesterday. Only for like a couple of minutes as she passed through the garden. But yeah, she got moved on, shall we say. Bird, I got something for you. Right, first question is, where can I put the phone where it won't get pecked or fall over? So let's put the phone here. Like that. Hello. Sophie's been looking in the porch for a while now, because in the porch I've got her cleaned mud tray. Come on. And a big bucket of fresh mud. The mud was looking a bit there, so I replaced it. Where'd you go? Right, close the hallway. Sophie's in here. Sophie is in here? Yeah, she is. Yep. Hey, off work. Today's Friday. You can't beat an early Friday. You cannot beat it. Right, can I cram the phone in what's left of the biff station? Yeah, maybe. So in here, I mixed up a big pile of mud. It's lunchtime. And it's looking nice. And your bird wants some. So let's blip some in. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely awful. Right, and bird. Well, the mud that she was pecking in was starting to look a bit, I don't know, just looking a bit, it was bobbing around in some clear, slightly gammy water and stuff. It's just like, nah, let's give her a fresh. I might have made a little bit too much. Meporium stretching it a bit, but I do like it. That's all right though, isn't it, bird? That ain't bad. Of course, the big question is, do I just blurp the rest of it in? I guess I do. Yeah, that's the bird. That's the bucket with the mud in it. Oh, you... Oh. And they say magpies are supposed to be clever. Mud market, yeah, that's not bad, that's not bad. Yeah, I got lucky with the amount of water I added. I accidentally added just the right amount of water. Right, okay. I'm going to tip the bucket up for the rest because the rest of it is... Oh wow, I can't... Tipping up the bucket does nothing. Artisanal mud, yeah, that's... Okay, look, I've kind of screwed up a bit there. Right, okay. See, this would be so easy to do if I had someone to hold the camera. Oh no. Right, okay. Oh wow, that's really... Yeah, it's mud from the garden. So it's, I know where it's been. Isn't like a bag of topsoil from a garden centre or something, because at the moment garden centres don't exist. There we go. Thrilling camera work, I'm sure you all agree. But that is a lot of mud. Yeah, like a... What do you reckon, bird? Is that serious business? I'd say it is, actually. That is pretty damn serious. Right. Mud pie for the magpie, very good. That's good, isn't it? You can squeeze it into all the tiny little gaps. Yeah. Oh, clear. Oh yeah, I've just realised I am kind of matching. Yeah, no, this is just one of this is quite a handy jumper. This because it's quite thin. So if you're sort of like on the edge of it being jumper weather, it's just the right sort of jumper. Because there's such a thing as too much jumper on a late April day. But yeah, and it didn't occur to me that we match. But we match. Ace. No muddy footprints on the jumper either, so that's good. You all know what the yarn order's for. Bird, that is the bucket the mud came out of, bird. Okay, I mean you can get some from there as well if you want, but it's exactly the same mud. Ah, yes, very nice. Well, this is the corner that she's decided to have the nest in for most years. I mean, we did help her make the decision, shall we say, because this is quite near the house, so we can see it from the kitchen window, so we can keep an eye, because when she's actually sitting on a nest, if she lays any eggs and she sits on them, she's quite vulnerable, so you do have to sort of like, you know, keep an eye. I mean, you don't have to watch it like a hawk or anything, but you do have to like be aware. So we decided to have it like reasonably near the house. And yeah, this corner gets a nice little bit of sun. Newcastle United, yeah. And hello. And so yeah, so we ended up with this corner because it's the easiest to defend, and it's the one that already has like all of these perches and things are her normal perches when she's not building a nest. So she's used to this corner being like the most sociable one. What do you think? Bird, what do you reckon? Oh, little dance. Plus, yeah, it has a roof. Yeah, it's covered. Oh, bless. Yeah, sorry about it being a bit later. I had to do a bunch of stuff. I had to do a bunch of household stuff on the way back from my office today, so I didn't really get a lunch hour. I've been collecting very big sticks from my tree. Cool. Oh, bless. I know what you mean. I mean, she bathes very thoroughly. When she does decide to have a bath, it is a very thorough thing. Thorough. Oh, wow. Yeah, thorough thing. Oh, dropped it. Oh, wow. Oh, she's getting loads there. That's quite a lot, bird. Oh, bless. Yeah, it's cool when you watch the elders teaching the kids. It's really great. Yeah, they're very sociable. They form like quite tight family units. And they'll come to the same place each year to roost. I know what you mean. I mean, it's cool to feed them, to like leave a bit of food out in a feeder and stuff for them, definitely. But yeah, you don't want them to rely on you, because if they do get dependent, you have to keep it up all the time. Oh yeah, they will. Once they realise it's like, oh yeah, this human's cool and leaves nice food out. Ahoy hoy. We have they'll pair off, but they do have little family units, definitely. You remember magpies mate for life. They bond for life. So there's a you do end up with like a little family unit, a little like extended family unit. They're tweeting, I want to say blackbird. Oh. I'm kicking. But you see them in the same sort of neighbourhood, definitely, because they do. Corvids have a the woo-hoo-hoo noise you hear is pigeons and collar doves. It's wood pigeons. If it ends mid-bar, it's a wood pigeon. And also you can hear my neighbours yelling at each other, but they've been doing that all day, so I wouldn't read anything into that. Hey bird, look, it's you! Blip. They're in the same family, definitely. They're in the same family. Yeah, she hasn't had a lot to say today. I mean, busy with all this mud. What do you think? Yeah, they are in the same family. I forget the genus, but they are the But yeah, you will get you get crows and rooks, or crows and ravens quite a lot. You get magpies and crows to a lesser extent, because they all sort of eat the same thing. They all sort of have the same sort of likes and dislikes, tree wise and perch wise and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's not out of the ordinary to see them. Oh, I love having patio birds. I love having birds in the garden. It's really great. Like, the only thing you have to do is leave a little bit of food out for them, and they'll you only have ravens in Australia, but everyone calls them crows. All right. I've said this before, but the easiest way of telling ravens and crows apart is if you look at a crow and go, "That's a handsome crow," then yeah, it's a crow. If you look at a crow and go, "Bloody hell, look at the size of that crow," it's probably a raven. Because ravens are so much bigger. Ravens are huge compared to crows. She is now strutting around with a mouthful of mud. I remember the first time I went to the still going for dog. Oh no! Yeah, first time I went to the Tower of London, and you see the ravens just walking around, and you're like, that is a very big bird. Yeah, that bird could deck me easy. Here she comes. Blurp. Yeah, see, we don't get blue jays. We have jays. We have a regional jay here. We have an Eurasian jay here, like Sophie with the Eurasian magpie. But yeah, completely different markings. Still very lovely. But yeah, oh yeah, a raven pecks you. You stay pecked. You stay pecked for quite some time. Yeah, see, jays here are very timid little things. They are the spookiest member of the corvid family here in Europe. They are. You're lucky to see one, because the moment they get any sniff of something being weird, they're gone. You know, they are super flighty. Very scaredy birds. Yeah, she's an Eurasian magpie. So yeah, Latin name is Pika Pika, which always gives me a chuckle. Makes me think of Pokemon. Well, they get a bad rep, but I do like starlings. They're a cool bird. They're cheeky, but they are a cool bird. Yeah, totally. Turkeys are huge. You see them up close, just like. We get all sorts here, though. We used to get goldfinches, but we don't so much now. We get sparrows, tits, long-tailed tits, starlings, magpies, crows, jackdaws, loads of jackdaws. Yeah, mourning doves are funny. They can be a bit like that. We get robins. Robins are real bullies as well. Robins are like proper West Side Story bullies. You know, if you like come onto their turf, you're gonna get messed up. House finch with the little red caps. I don't think we get red cap ones, no. The like the house sparrows and that kind of thing. Loads of bird spotters call them like little brown birds, because they're just like generic. They're like the NPCs of the bird family. They're just like, oh, bird. Right, are we in the bucket? We're trying to get in a bucket, even though it seems like a bad idea. We're trying to get in the bucket. Chunky Robin's been really well. I caught him nicking the crow's food earlier. He's like I said before, he's worked out that if he squeezes his head through the mesh, he can get his beak into the crow's bowl. Yeah, the RSPB have a cool like bird finder website, and well, they always used to. I haven't been there for a while, but they always used to have quite a cool little bird finder website. Just like what beak shape is it? How big is it compared to like an apple? That kind of thing, you know. And they've got like a whole they've got like a bunch of questions you answer, and it's like that was probably a goldfinch, or that was probably that kind of thing. That's quite a thoughtful little thing. The sparrow gang leader, yeah. Hitchcock movie. We do. We occasionally have a sparrowhawk in the garden, and we've in like the farmland that's not far from here, we've got red kites, which is pretty great. Funny head tapped. I like it when one of the birds in like a flock has something that you can spot. Yeah, and there's those little flick knives that are actually combs as well, because that's what you need to be really, really hard. Bird. We're really busy today, aren't we, Soph? She was having a tea cosy sit earlier on today, but now she's busy. Whoa, peregrine falcons, very ace. I remember in my school somebody brought. We used to have this thing that every end of term someone would bring animals or like something noteworthy in and give a talk. And I remember one year there was a guy with a peregrine falcon. Oh, that's that pigeon dating game, isn't it? The pigeon JRPG dating game thing. That bloody hell. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Hatterful Boyfriend is it's a dating simulator for pigeons. It's, you know, those sort of like those Japanese graphic novels that are also dating simulator type things. It's one of those, but oh hey mum, hey, but yeah, it's a pigeon dating game, because obviously it is. Pigeon dating game. Yep. I think it's on Steam. I think it's on Steam. What she's doing when she does the kicky thing, what she does is she flops herself down forward and she spreads her wings out and then kicks her back leg. So what she's doing is she's spreading the things that are in the centre of the nest toward the outside. Because what she's looking to do is she's looking to make not a super defined basin, but a basin. Oh, Ducky Literature Club. Oh no. Yeah, that's one of the only ones of those sort of things I played, and I was completely unprepared for Ducky Literature Club. The interesting thing about Ducky Literature Club is that there is an extended universe of fandom where they all live happy and fulfilled lives, and you know, Monica isn't insane and all of that sort of thing. Dungeons and Dragons game with setting with bird people. Very cool. Yeah, to answer Mum's question, she kicked most of it out. We all knew she was going to. We knew that she would eventually like do a big kicky and kick most of it out. And yeah, she has. But she had a good time doing it. Yeah, there's a oh, super heart, thank you. Yeah, if I remember rightly, there's a subreddit for like DDLC extended universe where they just have a lovely time and read books and bake cakes and nothing bad happens. Bird. Yeah, pretty comfy. I think there are sort of like user-generated mods for DDLC that lets you do that, let you do those sort of things, that let you just, you know, walk to school with Yuri and that kind of thing. Sophie will be 10 very soon. She'll be 10 in about a month's time. We do occasionally get wild magpies come to visit and turn on the little razzle dazzle. And you do occasionally see them sort of like doing the little sexy dance and stuff for Sophie, and she just completely blanks them. She's just like, no, I'm not having that. Yeah, it's weird how fandom is either that or super grot and weird, isn't it? It's just like, I think it's half the time if you play a game or you watch some TV where like it ends in a downbeat way, I think it's natural for fandom to go, no, I want more of this, and I want it to be nice. I want there to be cakes and comic books, and by God, I'm going to write it. And long may that continue. I think it's one of those sort of things. No, Sophie is absolutely not making it rain. She's not down at all. She just looks at the other magpies doing it with just like, look on her face. That's all she does. She just stares at the males, just going, nah. Yeah. Bird, what doing? Over here in the server room. Oh, muddy footprints on my hand, but none on my jumper, so that's fine. Right, okay. She's looking at a food bowl, so let's go and find herself some. Let's go and find her something to eat. Come here, buddy. This mud is too much mud. Right, come on then, Soph. Let's get the lolly stick. So thanks for coming, everybody. If you've just stumbled across this on Periscope and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter. Oh, here we go. Her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. Or if you Google Sophie the Magpie, it's got everything you need. So bye for now, friends, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.